We are Madison Taylor, a design firm specializing in high-end architectural, landscape, and interior design. Each year, we select a few exclusive integrated design and build projects that we carry from concept to completion. We are bringing you behind the scenes as we take on these unique projects. Watch as our team creates and delivers the final masterpiece.
This cottage has been such a blast to design, from all the textures, the lighting, all the beautiful bursts of color throughout the space. We were so excited to put this together, and the clients are absolutely thrilled. We are back today at Project Lake Joe. It's really exciting for us. We are at the finish line. The clients are currently living and occupying and using the space as their cottage. We started this project construction last July with Tamarack. The construction started with some blasting. We've had to take out the entire basement, and to do that there was a lot of rock that we had to remove from the site. There was also the demolition of the existing cottage that had to come down, and the boathouse was stripped down to its studs and rebuilt again with the new finishes to tie in with the cottage. It was a pretty tight timeline, just given the situation then, and then you mix all the hurdles that we've had with COVID and everything. We were still able to deliver this package on time because it was so organized. Everything was pre-selected, and there was really no reason to stop or slow down. This project was really, really cool for us. The client came to us and really put their trust in our company and gave us full free rein on what we wanted and what our vision was. So they really just let us create an image for them and go for it. When designing a cottage, there's a lot of different things that you really have to consider. It's not like your regular home where you need big walk-in closets and all these kind of things for your daily living. It's more about bedrooms, sleeping spaces, entertainment spaces. But the way you design is going to be a little bit different than how you would design a regular home. We're really combining two kind of styles within the space. We've got a bit of transitional where we want to bring in that texture and that character, but then we've got some modern as well where we've gone with more clean lines. A big thing for us was to create this cottage with this Muskoka vibe, but really take advantage of those views. And so we brought in giant windows on the great room and the master bedroom side to really capture these beautiful picture framed views of Lake Joe. It's more of a summer cottage, so we didn't want this, grand fireplace in the main room. We wanted to create more of a focal point as opposed to a fireplace. You come in and you've got this beautiful sleek chimney that really doesn't obstruct your view to the water, but creates a really neat environment. It's just such a spectacular feature. As you walk through the space, you can really see that lighting has played a huge role in what this final design is. From the great room light, the entry light, the dining is this beautiful starburst that just really sets that whole space off. And then as you even walk down the hallways, we've got some really, really interesting features that kind of give you that experience as you're walking through. There's pretty much no drywall. Everything has been paneled or detailed or featured. As you're sitting looking through the space, your eye is just constantly wandering around, looking at the texture change, looking at all the different lighting. We really went nuts on detailing pretty much every single wall in this whole cottage, and the clients were very welcoming to that idea. We wanted white and bright and beautiful, but we also wanted warmth and comfortable and interesting. So creating those textures and panels really gives it that look and appeal. There's lots of little modern details throughout the home. We've got this beautiful double stringer staircase with full steel, painted white to keep it nice and light and bright. But it's stunning as you go down. It's very seamless, very simple, but again has lots of layers and lots of texture to make it interesting as well. We came up with this really cool idea where we brought in these beautiful aircraft cables that were mounted from the floor to the ceiling. We wanted it to be a feature, but we also wanted to create a sense of division as well from the entrance into the stairwell. Even the internals of this home are amazing. Like we've got geothermal heating, we've got radiant floor heating in both levels. The electrical is so extensive. You know, everything is automated from blinds to lighting to TVs to speakers. Everything's kind of controlled by the client's phone and done really, really simply, so it's easy to use. Another really interesting thing about this project is the client had these beautiful pieces that were actually implemented in her last renovation about 10 years ago, and you'd never know. Melissa and I were here about a year and a half ago, tagging all the original furniture with the client and making the selections that we wanted to reuse and repurpose in the new cottage. Fast forward a year and a half later, we're back here, we've got all these pieces in place, and it's just really, really neat to see their transformation from their old space into their new home. So it's really exciting to see the final finishes pulled together. We're really proud to come up here and put our mark and what we should represent in Muskoka. We think combining the true character of Muskoka but bringing in our kind of detail and modern edge has been really successful for us up here. So we've got a few more projects on the docket and we're really excited to continue to work with clients up in this area and keep expanding our portfolio and doing some interesting things. We really knit all the teams together through architecture, interior design, all the final finishing, and we worked in such a fluid way that really put all the right services in the right spot when they were required. It's been a long journey between the construction and the planning and all the different stages that we've gone through, but this project was honestly a dream come true. Our team has totally hit it out of the park. We had such a great builder to work with in Tamarack who really was able to implement all of our visions, and we just couldn't be more thrilled with how this project turned out.